This ain't what you signed up for. I know. You thought the good life would feel good. You thought doing the right thing would make you happy. You thought chasing your dreams would be exciting every single day. But here you are, miserable, tired, questioning everything. And you know what? That's exactly where you're supposed to be. Because the road to heaven feels like hell. And that comfortable path you keep looking at, the easy way, the path everyone else is taking, that feels like heaven right now. Best case you figure this out now. Worst case you wake up 20 years from now and realize you've been walking the wrong direction your whole life. There's no comfort on the road to greatness. There's no peace when you're climbing. Take it or leave it. Why are you doing this? I'm asking you right now, why are you doing this to yourself? You could quit. You could go back to easy. You could choose comfort right now and nobody would blame you. Everyone's tired. Man, everyone wants to rest. But let me tell you something. That comfortable path, that easy road, it's going to destroy you. It's going to kill you slowly from the inside. You won't even know it's happening. You'll be smiling while you're dying. You finally got a little bit of success and now you want to coast. Now you want to relax. Now you think you deserve a break. And that's exactly when you lose everything. The moment you choose comfort over growth, you're done. You're finished. You just don't know it yet. Why are you still here? Because you can't win if you take the easy road. The easy road feels so good. It feels like you're winning. It feels like you're smart for finding the shortcut. But shortcuts don't take you anywhere worth going. You want to become something real? You want to become someone you're proud of? Then stop looking for the path that feels good. The path that feels good is the path to nowhere. You ain't been uncomfortable since you got that little bit of success. You ain't been hungry. You ain't been desperate. And that's the problem right there. The only way you learn who you really are is through suffering. I don't care what anybody says. The other side of discomfort is a whole other level of life that most people have no idea even exists. They don't know because they've never been there. They've never pushed through. They quit the moment it stops feeling good. They turn around the second the road gets hard, and they spend the rest of their lives wondering why they feel so empty. You've got to pay a price to be the best. The best pay a big price. And that price is paid in hell. That price is paid in the fire. You pay it in the moments when everything in you is screaming to quit. When your body's tired. When your mind's tired. When you look around and see everyone else relaxing and having fun and you're still grinding. That's the price. That's what heaven costs. A real man in the dark, when nobody's watching, when nobody's cheering, when nobody cares. He's putting in work. It does not take talent to suffer. You don't have to be gifted to choose the hard road. You've got to outsuffer everybody else. You've got to be willing to hurt more than they hurt. Because let me tell you something. That comfortable road everyone's walking on, that road that feels like heaven, it's full of people who gave up on themselves. It's full of people who chose feeling good over being good. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it. Don't let them convince you to take the easy path. I heard that my whole life. Take the easy way. Why are you making it so hard on yourself? Why don't you just relax? And if I had listened, I'd be nothing right now. I'd be empty. I'd be another person wondering what could have been. Listen to me. The road that feels like hell is the road to heaven. Every single step that hurts. Every single moment you want to quit. Every single time you choose discomfort over comfort. You're walking toward heaven. And heaven ain't a place you arrive at and then you're done. Heaven is who you become on that painful road. That's what people don't understand. They think heaven is the destination. No, heaven is the person you turn into when you refuse to quit the hard path. And hell is waking up one day and realizing you're not who you could have been. Hell is looking in the mirror and seeing someone who chose comfort. Hell is knowing you had it in you, but you were too afraid of the pain. Forget your motivation. Forget your motivation. You need discipline because motivation is not there every day. Motivation is not there when you wake up and your body hurts. Motivation is not there when you've been working for months and you see no results. Motivation is not there when everyone around you is telling you you're crazy. I'm missing motivation most days. Some days, yeah, sometimes I got motivation. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, today I felt good, I can't wait to push harder. But a lot of days I wake up and I'm like, I got to do this again. I got to walk this painful road again. My body wants to stay comfortable. My mind wants to stay comfortable. Your body will trick you. Your body will tell you that you deserve a break. Your mind will show you all the reasons why the easy road makes sense. It'll show you everyone else taking the easy path and having fun. And you'll think maybe I'm the one who's wrong. Maybe I'm the one who's crazy for choosing this pain. It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to walk the road that feels like hell. They want the road that feels good right now. They want instant comfort. They want instant pleasure. And that's exactly why they end up in hell later. It sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely. The hard road is the loneliest road you'll ever walk. But you know what's easy? Giving up is easy. Quitting is easy. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. I'm done. I ain't going. I ain't gonna keep suffering. I don't feel like being uncomfortable. I want to feel good. Done. It's easy. It's very easy. But what's hard is going, yesterday I suffered and got nothing from it. Nothing happened from all that pain. I'm going to do the same thing again today. I'm going to suffer again. I'm going to choose the painful road again. But I'm going to try to go even harder. That's the hardest thing in the world. To get up every day and choose hell. To get up every day and walk the road that hurts. And be in the same position you were yesterday. How bad do you want heaven? If it's as bad as you want to live or breathe, I can work with you. But a lot of people, most people, they don't want it that badly. They want it as long as it feels good. They want it as long as the road is comfortable. The moment the road turns to hell, they're out. They're done. They turn around and take the easy path. And you know what? You know how to get to heaven. You don't want to hurt that badly. I want to see what you do when you're tired. When you've been walking the hard road for so long and you're exhausted and the easy road is right there calling your name. Let me see how you push yourself then. Come on, man. Get up. Get up again tomorrow. Walk that painful road again tomorrow. Get up again the next day. Choose hell again. Choose discomfort again. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Keep going. How long can you keep choosing pain? How long can you keep walking the road that feels like hell while everyone else is comfortable? There's no hacks, bro. It's you against you. You against you. And if you misunderstand that, you have a real problem. You think the enemy is out there. You think the challenge is external. No. The enemy is the voice in your head telling you to take the easy road. The enemy is the part of you that wants comfort. The enemy is you. Your comfortable self versus your greatest self. No one wants to do that. No one wants to fight themselves every single day. And I don't blame them. But don't be mad when you're laying there in your bed and you're 70, 80, 90 years old and you're thinking, I feel like I didn't do anything. I feel like I wasted it. Because you did. You didn't do anything. You took the road that felt like heaven and it led you to hell. You chose comfort and comfort destroyed you. You may live the great life, man, but you're always going to feel empty inside. You're going to have everything and feel like you have nothing. I don't feel empty. You know why? Because I chose hell. I walked the painful road, and that painful road led me to heaven. The life you want is on the other side of choosing pain. The life you want is on the other side of walking the road that feels like hell. And you're living a life you hate because you're too afraid to be uncomfortable. You're living in hell right now because you keep choosing what feels like heaven. Think about that. You're already in hell. You're just comfortable while you're there. And that's the most dangerous hell of all. The hell that feels good. The hell that doesn't hurt. The hell where you're slowly dying but you're smiling the whole time. Hard times create hard men. Hard men create soft times. Soft times create soft men. Soft men create hard times. We are now in soft times creating soft men. Everyone wants the easy road. Everyone wants to feel good. Everyone's addicted to comfort. And that comfort is creating hell on earth. There's a moment when every person realizes nobody's coming to save them. Nobody's going to make it easy for them. Nobody's going to give them a comfortable path to heaven. And that's when they become who they're meant to be. That's when they understand. The road to heaven is supposed to feel like hell. And some people never get there. Some people stay children forever. They spend their whole lives looking for the easy way, looking for the comfortable path. And they never find heaven because heaven is on the other side of hell. You should be a monster. You should be ruthlessly committed to the hard road. You should be ruthlessly committed to discomfort, and then learn how to control it. It's that old expression, it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. You need to be someone who can handle hell. You need to be someone who's not afraid of pain, because when the hard times come, and they will come, you'll be ready. But if you spent your whole life walking the easy road, when hell shows up at your door, you'll have no idea what to do. You'll break. You'll fall apart. Because you never trained yourself in the fire. Don't care how talented you are. You don't have discipline, you ain't nobody. Nothing without discipline. Because you give up under the slightest struggle without discipline. You give up the moment the road stops feeling good. Somebody told me, discipline is doing what you hate to do, but doing it like you love it. Doing what you hate to do, but doing it like you love it. That is a great principle. That's the secret right there. The road feels like hell. Walk it like it's heaven. The work is painful. Do it like you're having fun. The discomfort is real. Embrace it like it's a gift. I'm going to have setbacks, I know. I'm going to have days where the pain is too much. That doesn't mean I am bad. That doesn't mean I can't still take some action. Feeling like hell doesn't mean you're on the wrong road. It means you're on the right one. Nothing changes if nothing changes, man. It's time to get back to work. Stop hearing yourself complain. Stop listening to yourself make excuses. Get off the podcast that's telling you to be comfortable. Get off social media showing you everyone's highlight reel. Stop looking at everyone else's easy road. Cut out all the noise that's telling you to choose comfort. Get back to the pain. Get back to hell, because that's where heaven is. One of the strongest mental frames that has got me through my hardest times is thinking this will be the story that I will one day tell. This pain I'm in right now, this hell I'm walking through, this is going to be the story. And that means the harder it is, the more painful the road, the bigger the hell, the more epic the story, and by consequence, the more epic the person who walked through it. The fear is never reaching your potential. That's it. That's the real hell. Always falling short. Always quitting when it gets hard. Always taking the easy road. Always choosing what feels like heaven in the moment. And then one day you're an old man, and you look back, and you go, God, I could have been great. I could have been something. But I chose comfort. I chose the easy road. And the easy road led me to hell. It's time to stay focused. It's time to decide. Forget clubs. Forget partying. Forget trying to fit in with everyone who's taking the easy road. Forget trying to be comfortable like everyone else. Why are you so different? Why are you choosing pain? Because I'm trying to get to heaven. Why are you on the hard road when everyone else is on the easy road? Because I'm trying to become something. Why are you suffering when you could be comfortable? Because I'm trying to build something real. Why are you always working when everyone else is relaxing? Because I'm trying to get it. Let me tell you something. That comfortable road, those easy times, those good feelings, they ain't going nowhere. You can choose comfort anytime. Comfort will always be there waiting for you. But heaven is only for the people who walk through hell. The more different you are, the more pain you're willing to endure is a reflection of how committed you are to reaching heaven. Life isn't fair at all. So what are you going to do about it? I knew that no one was coming back to help me. No one was going to make the road easier. No one was going to remove the pain. No one was going to miracle me to heaven without walking through hell. So, mentality is the only thing that gets us through. We are all walking hard roads. We're all in some form of hell right now. Even the person who looks like they have it easy, they're in their own hell. They're just comfortable in it. So, you should always have an "I've never arrived" mentality. Always think you're still climbing. Always think the road is still hard. Can't hurt me mentality. It don't matter where you come from. It don't matter how painful the road is. It don't matter how much hell you have to walk through. If you believe that pain is the path, if you believe that hell is the road to heaven, it starts to become true. Be the person who embraces the ugly. Be the person who embraces the miserable. Be the person who embraces the painful road. Be the person who embraces hell. Don't be afraid of being uncomfortable. Don't be afraid of sacrifice. Don't be afraid of suffering. There comes a day, man, everyone's going to have this day, where being comfortable, being on the easy road, is just sickening to you. It's just sickening. It makes you want to throw up. Because you've seen people with far less than you. People who you grew up with, childhood friends, people who didn't have what you had, yet now they've become something that you haven't. And you're sitting there comfortable. You're sitting there on the easy road. And they're in heaven because they walked through hell. There comes that day. It's either when you're young and you realize you're wasting your potential, or it's when you're old and you realize you wasted your life. There comes a day where push comes to shove, where being comfortable, being on the easy road, just sucks so much you can't deal with it one more day. You choose the painful road. You choose discomfort. It's always been there. The road to heaven has always been there, but you've never wanted to take it because it's too much pain. It's too much commitment. It's too much hell to walk through. Power follows the blame finger. Wherever you point the blame finger is where the power follows. If you point it at your circumstances, circumstances have the power. If you point it at the easy road and say it's the easy road's fault that I'm in hell, then the easy road has the power. If you point it at other people and say it's their fault I'm comfortable, it's their fault I'm not suffering, then they have the power. But until you're like it's my fault, it's my choice, I chose the easy road, I chose comfort, I chose to avoid hell, then you take the power back. Then it also becomes your responsibility. What if it's not your fault? What if you were born into an easy life? What if everything was handed to you? It doesn't matter. Either you can never try, never choose the hard road, never walk through hell, or you can choose it anyway. You can choose pain even when you don't have to. You can choose the road that feels like hell even when the road that feels like heaven is right there. You can't have an easy life and strong character. Show me someone who's had everything easy and I'll show you someone who's empty inside. Earning heaven through hell is fulfilling. It's who you become while you're walking through hell. Life is really tough, so make it tougher. Make your life harder in the short term so you can reach heaven in the long term. Walk the road that feels like hell now so you can live in heaven later. I don't care how you get there. I don't care what you do to get there. The goal is the road, the hard road, the painful road. Heaven is the journey through hell. You might come from privilege. You might have the easy road available to you. You might be able to choose comfort every single day. But you will not outwork me. You will not outsuffer me. You have to make a decision that nobody in your position will be willing to walk through more hell than you. Who told you the road to heaven was supposed to feel like heaven? Who told you that greatness was comfortable? No, we ain't handing out heaven to everybody. There's only a few people who make it. And the only people who make it are the ones who walk through hell. So embrace it or leave. Choose the hard road or get off it. But stop complaining. Stop acting like it's supposed to feel good. You're working too hard and the circumstances are too unfair and nothing's changing and you're suffering and you're in hell and somehow you still got up the next day and kept going. You have to be able to get energy from pain. You have to be able to get energy from hell. Can't hurt me. Can't hurt me. Can't hurt me. It starts to get in your mind and before you know it, it's the truth. So when the road feels like hell, when you're suffering, when you're in pain, when everything in you wants to quit and take the easy road, can't hurt me. This hell can't stop me. This pain can't break me. Set up a schedule and just do the work free from how you feel. Most people are lazy. They're looking for the easy road. They're looking for the path that feels like heaven. And there's no such path to real heaven. But if you do something repeatedly over and over, you develop a habit. So, most people are in the habit of choosing comfort. Most people are in the habit of walking the easy road. Most people are in the habit of avoiding hell, and so they end up in hell. So many people just want it the easy way. The hardest roads are usually the best roads. The most painful paths lead to heaven. If it's easy, if it feels like heaven right now, leave it to somebody else. That's not your road. What I want you to consider is that every single time you choose discomfort, every single time you choose the road that feels like hell, that's you walking toward heaven. It's supposed to be hard. If reaching heaven were easy, everyone would be there. You'd have no growth. You'd have no strength. You'd have no character. You'd have nothing. There would be no heaven if there was no hell to walk through. Sometimes your body hurts. Your legs hurt. You're sore. You're tired. You're exhausted from the hard road. But that's how you get to heaven. That's how you become who you're meant to be. The only way you can get there is by pushing yourself beyond what you believe you're capable of. The only way is by walking further into hell than you think you can. It doesn't matter if you're stressed. It doesn't matter if you're hurt. It doesn't matter if you're upset. It doesn't matter if you're frustrated. It doesn't matter if you're comfortable or uncomfortable. If your discipline is on point, if your mental toughness is on point, you're going to be able to keep walking the hard road in spite of how it feels. Everybody else quits when the road turns to hell. They quit when it stops feeling like heaven. But you keep going. Success in life is about desire and the will. How bad do you want heaven? Is it worth walking through hell for? This is true greatness. The willingness to suffer. The willingness to walk the painful road. So is this thing worth it? Is heaven worth hell? To every person watching, I want you to hear me loud. You are not your comfortable life. You are not your easy road. You are not your privilege. You are not the hell you're avoiding. You are your vision of heaven. You are your work ethic. You are your will to suffer. You are the quiet whisper inside you that says, I know there's more for me if I'm willing to walk the hard road. Hold on to that voice. It will be tested. The easy road will call your name. Comfort will tempt you every single day. You're going to do it. You're going to make it to heaven. Because if you don't have the will to walk through hell, you'll quit. You'll take the easy road. You'll choose comfort, and comfort will destroy you. The more time you spend on the hard road, alone, suffering, the more you will be able to understand who you really are without any outside interference, without any friends telling you to take the easy road, without any peer pressure to be comfortable, without wanting to be like everyone else who's avoiding pain. I don't take the easy road. I don't choose comfort. I don't avoid hell, because I understand. The road to heaven feels like hell, and I'd rather walk through hell now and reach heaven later than walk the road that feels like heaven and end up in hell forever. Everybody has problems. Everybody has pain. Everybody's walking a hard road, and the people that end up in heaven are the people that push past the pain, that push past the hell, and they stop complaining and blaming about why the road is so hard. The only person that can choose your road is you. Tough times make a person strong, because if you go through them, if you walk through hell, you come out different. Think about the times you had to go through something really hard. That's what made you who you are. That's what built your character. It's how you come back from hell that matters. Nothing is bad. It's all in how you see it. The road feels like hell, but it's leading you to heaven. If you think this life is about feeling good, think again. When you're young, you go through life thinking everything should be comfortable. You think you're the center of the universe. You think the world owes you an easy road. But as you grow, you realize that's not true. You realize that everyone's walking a hard road. Everyone's in their own hell. And the ones who make it to heaven are the ones who keep walking when it hurts. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with the journey. There's going to be mistakes. There's going to be times you take the easy road. There's going to be ups and downs. The measure is not how many times you choose comfort, but how many times you get back on the hard road. What do you do on the days when the road feels like too much hell? Those days when you're tired, worn out, sick of the pain, I go anyway. Don't really want to walk the hard road. I walk it anyway. Don't take today off from hell. Not today. Do the hard thing. Choose the painful road. Walk through hell. If you choose discomfort today and you look for results and you see nothing, and if you choose discomfort tomorrow and you look for results and you see nothing, clearly there's no progress, can't be measured, must not be effective. So we quit, right? We take the easy road. Or if you fundamentally believe that the road through hell leads to heaven and you stick with it, if you believe there's something there, you commit yourself to the hard road, you commit yourself to the painful path. You can mess up, you can take the easy road for a day or two, it allows for that. But if you stick with the hard road consistently, I'm not exactly sure what day, but I know you'll reach heaven. It's the consistency. Choosing hell for 9 hours one day does not get you to heaven. Choosing discomfort every day for small amounts gets you to heaven. It's not about intensity, it's about consistency. It's about choosing the hard road every single day, even when it feels like hell. Action without planning is the cause of every failure. Action without planning is the cause of never reaching heaven. Write out every single step you're going to have to take to get there. Every single hard choice, every single painful road, every single moment of hell you'll have to walk through. Plan it, know it, then walk it. When you wake up, make sure you start with gratitude. Be grateful you're alive to walk the hard road. Be thankful you have another day to choose hell over comfort. There's people in this world that don't get another chance, and we only can take one day at a time. I can't force the road to get easier. I can't force the pain to go away. I could only take one day at a time on the hard road, so I suggest you do the same. Choose hell today. Choose the painful road today. Choose discomfort today. And then do it again tomorrow. I believe desire and will to get to heaven is everything. I don't know why I'm like I am, but I'm always burning for something more. There's always something inside me saying you're supposed to go for it. You're supposed to walk the hard road. You're supposed to suffer. You're supposed to go through hell. You're supposed to become somebody. You're supposed to make a difference with your life. The person still in hell doesn't do. What do? They do whatever it takes. They walk whatever painful road necessary. They endure whatever hell is required. They do it and do it and do it and do it and do it until they reach heaven. And then they talk about how great it is to be somebody they're proud of. If you want to reach heaven, do it. If you want to become something, do it. If you want to stop being comfortable, do it. Just do it. You live uncomfortable to reach heaven. You have to have pain in your life to grow. And the only way to do that is to make yourself walk the hard road. We don't want to suffer. We don't want to feel like we're in hell. So the whole time we're living our lives choosing comfort, there's no heaven in that. So for me, I realize instead of running from hell, instead of avoiding the hard road, you actually face it. You actually choose it. And you start to walk toward heaven. If you don't believe you can walk through hell, what do you achieve? Nothing. I believe I can endure anything. My people believe I can suffer through anything. And you all should believe in yourself. Believe you can walk any painful road. And you'll reach whatever heaven you want. Who inspires me? People who walk the hard road when everyone else takes the easy road. People who do things that haven't been done before. People who do things people say can't be done. People who choose hell when comfort is available. That inspires me. Hard workers. People that are chasing heaven no matter what hell they have to walk through. I take inspiration from that. The best thing you can do is be exceptionally strong at suffering. If you're the best at enduring pain, if you're the best at walking hard roads, if you're the best at embracing hell, those abilities can't be taken away from you. They can't be lost. So the best investment by far is developing your ability to suffer. Whenever I face anything that's painful, whenever the road feels like hell, I like it. it's going to give me a good story to tell. It's going to build my character. So when the road feels like hell, good, it's going to make me stronger. And it's going to get me closer to heaven. So bring it. You can go from hell to heaven, but you can't go from comfort to heaven. You can't do it. It's not possible. So don't even try it. When I see a person choosing the easy road, I want to walk into their life and say, let me explain something to you. That's a dead end. You can't comfort your way to heaven. You can suffer your way there. I mean, like failing forward, walking through hell and learning. That's progress. Because I suffered, but I learned something, and I'm farther toward heaven than I was before. You have to be wired differently to walk the road that feels like hell. You can't be a normal person. Most people, when they're in painful situations, think, what can I do to avoid this? How can I get comfortable? I want to go deeper into it. I want to see how much hell I can walk through. Can this road break me? No, but let's find out. Every person just wants to hear, I know you can be more, but you are enough already. And even if you stay where you are, I'll be with you. I wonder how few people have ever heard that while they're walking the hard road. I know you're suffering. I know the road feels like hell. But you are enough. But you don't need to prove anything, and I'm with you no matter what. So I just encourage you to find your hard road. Trust it. Believe in it. Believe that hell leads to heaven. And never quit. Never give up on the painful path. The road to heaven feels like hell. Walk it anyway.